Good evening, good early evening for the Gorilla Google News. Early edition. Gorillas across the globe. It's with a heavy hand and a sad heart. I bring tonight's address. I really just want to get on the Google News and run down and let the ADD kind of live wildly, but really disturbing allegations, continuing as this story emerges out of Florida. We're all familiar with the shooting, Neighborhood Watch, black kid, Zimmerman, which is really akin to a security guard. And I got Mookie do the right thing, mad today. I can't even formulate. I really wanted to pick up that trash can, throw it through a window. I was feeling dangerous, aggressive, angst. And it was because some of the conversations I was having. He killed a kid who was visiting his stepdad, talking to his girlfriend, getting a pack of Skittles. And he was shot and killed, and they let this guy go, and public outrage now is going to have everybody take another look at this. But, I mean, what a crazy world we live in, and what a crazy country for me when people are taking this gun rights other side. And it makes me crazy. I go back to Bowling with Columbine, and why do they always have to stage a rally when there's a school massacre? I mean, they only come out if you hit 5+. They'll be there, but for the large-scale school massacres, why do they feel like they have to set up, and why do they feel they have to protect that right so dearly? Because if they understood the Constitution and they were scholars and they loved this country and it was about the Constitution, I don't think their arguments are logical or make a lot of sense. And we have these stories, okay? The Constitution is pliable, okay? That was some wisdom with our Sons of Liberty and forefathers, and God bless them. But that's because times change, and they know that. And every day we get a story like this. He's 17 years old. This guy shot him. Who the fuck is the neighborhood patrol guy? And you got a time to kill it a little bit, and you think about Matthew McConaughey in that great role, and he walks you through everything that happened. He's defending Samuel Jackson, and he says, and now imagine she's white. As the viewer, you're stunned because there's a transition mental that occurs because the lenses, the way you process it, and what it means to you changes as soon as that factor is brought into it. So the race card, there is no race card. It's always a race card. It's fucking America. But this is not good, okay? And I don't like these people on Facebook that are commenting on have an open mind with the guy in Afghanistan, okay? And I agree that you should not do 4 tours, okay? But at the end of the day, he murdered and set on fire these kids, and he was a normal guy by all accounts. But don't ask people in one breath to have an open mind when it comes to this guy who really shouldn't even be in the U.S. right now to stand trial on this. But the Jewish kids in France with another Zilla that lost it. Don't say burn in hell to that guy and electrocute him today on TV and bring up the Holocaust, and also want that double standard of an open mind with our own, who, doubled the body count in the number of kids and in the manner of which it was conducted. So there's that, and there was that. And that was before even really getting to Google News today, because these are the stories that are shaping the world right now, and guns are a real thing, and you just feel tensions kind of around the world. There's all this reason for optimism and joy in the future, but, on the same side, there's almost this equal degree of Darth Vader and Force, and it's just sad that we're still at a point where our differences in 2012 with the internet and how long ago the 60s were, me being 35 now, trapped in a white man's body. But that's it for real. And if you haven't checked out that case, you should. We'll get more to it later, and maybe we'll have to do a feel-good rap or something after that. But I need everybody to remain calm, especially myself, and take a breath and really investigate things that you're going to comment on or believe in, and figure out in the short run what we can do, who you want to vote for and why, and motherfucking open a door for a stranger. Damn, Hernandez. Lock him up. Zimmerman, excuse me. I'll come down and get you myself.